Okay, for my mock classroom, I have my 3 sons that will be participating as my students for my lesson. This is my son Scott. He is 10. This is my other son Josh. He is 12, and my oldest son Isaiah. He is 14. They have all agreed to be a part of my classroom today. For this lesson, I'm going to ask of them um, to learn how to write a 5-paragraph essay. The topic of the essay is going to be, they're going to write about an influential American, and the American is going to be anyone of their choosing. We will discuss a little bit more about the type of people that maybe they should lean towards choosing instead of the ones that maybe they want to write about. For now, I'm going to give them about 5 minutes to write a couple names down of some of the people that they would like to write about that they feel are influential Americans. So I'm going to go ahead and let them go on and for about 5 minutes brainstorm about some influential people that they would like to write about. So go ahead and start writing what you're going to write your topic about. Remember, we are writing about an influential American. It could be anyone of your choice. Go ahead and start writing some ideas. Start brainstorming. And I will give you about 10 minutes to go ahead and do that. We will come back to it and discuss it further as a class, just in case some of you could not think of any one person. Is up on thinking of brainstorming of people that you would like to write about. Isaiah, who did you think of? Who did you decide that you would like to write about?
I decided to write about Abraham Lincoln and how he wrote the Emancipation Proclamation.
Okay.
To free the slaves.
Okay, very good. That's a good idea. Joshua, who did you decide was influential enough for you to write about them?
Rocky,
okay. Rocky and Bullwinkle or Rocky who?
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa. Where do we know him from?
The movie Rocky Balboa.
Okay, the movie Rocky Balboa. And why did you decide to choose him? How did he influence you that you decided that he was worthy enough to write about?
He said some powerful words in his movie.
Okay, so his movies influenced you to think a certain way? Okay. Scott, who did you decide?
I choose George Washington.
George Washington, okay, that's very good. An actual person that, okay. And why did you decide to write about them?
Because he led the Continental Army against the British, and he was the first president of the United States.
Very good, very good. Okay, so I take that you guys understood about or understood the word influential, right? Did everybody understand what that word meant?
Yeah.
So they actually did something that impacted how we live today, or how we think of certain things. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few minutes now, maybe like 10 or the rest of the period, and you can go ahead and finish maybe writing your rough draft. When we come back tomorrow for this class, then you will switch papers with each other, and you will make grammatical and spelling corrections on there, as well as maybe give each other more ideas of how they can make their paper better. Okay, so go ahead and start working on the rest of the period. Now that we're back for this class again, I hope that everybody went home and did what they were supposed to and finished their finished up their rough drafts. Remember, yesterday I mentioned that today we're going to switch them with a person in your group, and that person will make some grammatical corrections if it's necessary, or spelling corrections if necessary. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and you can actually also make comments, but they better be helpful comments. Okay, they can't be mean comments. You gotta help them out in the process of writing this essay. Okay. So right now, what we're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and switch your paper with a partner. Okay, go ahead and do that. Switch your paper with a partner. Okay, now go ahead and start revising the partner that you switched with. Revise their paper, okay? And I will give you 10 minutes to do this. When we are done doing that, we're going to be going to the computer lab today, and you guys will be typing your rough draft, okay? And making any kind of necessary adjustments, corrections, improvements, anything like that. And if you want to do more research, then that is fine, okay? So go ahead and begin doing your revisions. Kids are up, and you should have been revising the other person's rough draft. You may go ahead and pass them back. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to head on over to the computer lab, where you can do more research if you like on your topic, on your person. You should also begin to type your rough draft, okay? Because your final draft that you turn in should be typed up on the Word document, okay? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and head over to the computer lab. Now the third day of our lesson. Yesterday we went ahead and spent the rest of the time in the computer lab, giving everybody enough time to do research, do a little bit more research on their topic, as well as type it up on a Word document. Today is going to be the last day for our lesson. Everybody should finish up today typing it up. There's no longer a rough draft, but they should be working on their final paper that will be turned in the next day. Okay, that was the last day of my lesson. The students, after they completed their lesson, they presented it to the class as an oral presentation. That way they could work on their vocal skills and speaking in front of the classroom. I hope this lesson was as much of a success as I thought it was, and I hope you enjoy my video.